Everyone, it's Mary. How you doing? I'm putting together this video and it's about the bounce back loan. I've been getting a lot of requests from people, texts, messages, phone calls, people asking me about their eligibility for the loan. Should they be applying? All sorts of things. Now, anybody that knows me knows I'm a property investor, a service accommodation provider. I'm also a brand interior designer, so I mainly work in property. And through this virus, through this pandemic, I've been helping people because that's what I love to do, to save their service accommodation through housing some of the NHS key workers. And now I'm helping people again in getting the information they need in order to apply for loans, maybe grants, that type of thing. I'm not an expert in finances, in accounts. I'm not an accountant. I'm not a tax specialist. I'm not a company structure specialist or a wills or anything like that. I'm not selling any courses. I just want to reach out and help small businesses especially, and obviously property people, my property community, to basically see this bounce back loan, that's what this video is about, as a way to restart, to renew and to regenerate their business. So let's start. Okay, there was another loan, we know it's called the CBILS, and that was mainly, I would say, more for the larger businesses. You know, when you call up your finance team and ask you to do a 12-month forecast. And the banks really went to town on that. They were literally asking you what you wanted for your dinner tonight and what you would be eating for your dinner in 12 months' time. Obviously, a lot of people got rejected for that. They didn't meet the criteria. They didn't provide the correct information. Not that they kind of told us what to provide. And the whole thing just wasn't working out. Rishi, our lovely man in the government, who is at his heart is free enterprise, at his heart is supporting small businesses, at his heart is knowing that what is going to save the economy is small businesses continuing to operate, to employ people, to expand. And that's what he's done. He's come in, he couldn't change CBILS because it would look bad for the banks. He's created a new one and it's called the Bounce Back Loan. It's very simple, as he said. It's simple to apply for. It covers pretty much most businesses, and is basically up to a maximum of £50,000 or 25% of your revenue. Obviously, you have to have had a business that's been operating, but you can be a sole trader, you can be an LLP, limited liability partnership, you can be a limited company. So any of those will qualify for you trading as a business. Now, the criteria relies on your revenue, what you brought into your business in 2019. And obviously, they're not asking you when you go in to fill in the application to provide them with evidence of that. But I've only been applying to for the bounce back loan through my business bank accounts because I have business bank accounts. Now, the other stipulation, it's not stipulating whether you're a trading business or investing business, which is what CBILS was doing. I haven't seen anything that's saying if you're a property investor, landlord, what have you, you can't apply, but you have to have had your business interrupted. This has had to cause an interruption to your business, obviously. And there's a few other stipulations. They would prefer if you apply through your bank where you do your business. And I know this caused a lot of issues for sole traders who run their business through their personal bank account. Now, I believe that still doesn't discount you. When I was filling in my NatWest application, because I've gone through NatWest and Lloyds, I have two businesses, a service accommodation business and a property business. And there was a section there which says, are you a sole trader? And I think you maybe answered a few more questions. So it's definitely worth applying if you're a sole trader and if you don't have a business bank account. Now, the next thing with the bank account, some people are saying some of their banks just won't accept them without a business bank account. So the good news I'm going to bring to you, which maybe you know, maybe you don't, HSBC are accepting you to apply for a bounce back loan if you don't have an account with them. So you will be opening an account with them. I don't know what they're going to be looking for, how they're going to get you to prove to them your income or what have you, your revenue, sorry. But HSBC, go and check them out if you don't tick all the other boxes with regards to your bank account. And so as we know, it's a 50k maximum or 25k of your revenue. The other important, and someone texted me very late the other night, he didn't realize you didn't have to actually, you actually get it 12 months interest-free, capital-free. You pay absolutely nothing for 12 months. So it is the deal of a lifetime, if you want to look at it that way. It's literally like someone arriving at your door. You open the door and they go, hello, Mary. Here's £20,000. I want you to put that into your business. I want you to grow your business. I want you to keep your business going and keep employing your staff. And you don't pay me anything for 12 months. Now, I feel that's a bit of a no-brainer. The other thing is we've got to work out, and a lot of people are saying, oh, I don't know whether to get it or not. Well, we're all probably going to get this virus at some point. So how would that affect your business if you got ill? Is there, if it's not directly affecting your business right now, there is a likelihood that they may happen in the next 12 months. I also believe that this will probably be our only option. I don't see how the government can jump in and save us again in 6 months' time. The money's not going to be there. We know ultimately as taxpayers, we're going to be paying for this, but the national debt cannot go through the amount of things that they've actually given us access to recently. So I do think everybody who has a small business, who qualifies, who maybe is a sole trader, what have you, should look to this for giving you that security and that kickstart and that certainty to cover things moving forward for your business. And that is what Rishi's trying to do. He would prefer, if you're working on your business, than being on universal credits. And we need to basically come together, continue to support each other, in small businesses, and to go for this. So I am encouraging people to go for the bounce back loan. I've also read yesterday that if you've already received the CBILS, which is the company business interruption loan, you're not allowed to apply for the bounce back. But if you have a CBILS loan in progress, or the banks haven't come back to you on that, you can still apply for the bounce back. And I believe they're going to give you the option, one or the other. The rate of interest on this loan after 12 months is 2.5%. So for instance, I think if you borrow 20k, that's probably about £320 or something. I hope I've got that right, per month. Now, most of us should be able to cover that, and it's payable by 6 years. And I think they're including this year, so probably 5 years you've got to pay that. I think most people can cover that. There's always ways and means to work more, take another job, whatever it is. We have a responsibility to pay back this loan. Absolutely, because Rishi's putting out his trust and his faith in us, and I know for a fact, and this is probably why they're not going in to bail out the large airlines right now, is that 500 million put into saving an airline as opposed to 500 million put into saving small businesses. And small businesses are the heart and soul of this country, and we start and we build and we build. And so I know that's why he's supporting us here, which is why we must show our integrity in paying this back, no matter what. And I don't want, already I can see the press going next year, oh, such a percentage haven't paid back their bounce back loan. They're probably writing the headlines already. But anyway, I think that's all. I don't think there's anything else on the bounce back. What you do, a lot of the banks are getting you to register. Just register your name and details, your email. The next day or two, they're coming back with the application form. It's not complicated. No, it is not asking you to provide spreadsheets or proof of income, especially not for those of us who already are doing it through our existing bank. I don't know if banks where you've got a new bank account may ask you for that. I'm not really sure, but no, no, they're not asking for that, but they are asking you to tick quite a few boxes saying that yes, you're going to do this, that and the other. And then I had mine the next day with Lloyds. They have been the quickest. I'm still waiting on NatWest. I filled that in 2 days ago. So hopefully that will be coming through. So yeah, don't be afraid of forms and stuff they're going to ask you for. Obviously, if you've got a company number or your business name, wherever, they need all those kind of details. Once you fill that form in, though, you can't go back in and change it. So if you put anything wrong in there, double check that form. And I think that's it. Yes. Also, if anybody knows anything else, anything they can add to this, anything I said that's wrong, just write on here, basically. Obviously, share with people who are considering it. And yeah, let's bounce back. Let's do this. We're needed. We are so needed to keep our businesses going, and I'm super passionate about that. Okay, that's it, guys. Lovely for you to listen to me. Sorry, it's now 11 minutes. I don't know what the hell I've been talking about for 11 minutes. But anyway, take care. Lots of love.